If we talk about the Rastafari journey, we have most one talk about oil, but it's not oil alone used to track together in a different time. Has gone to our history, coming from an ancient, because no fire never did that. But hands on with brethren who tried within them over there, and the history of fire in the early is Ibert, Oil and Dunkley, 3 brethren. And those brethren wasn't preaching out of the Bible. No, they were telling the people that your king have just crowned the black king of Ethiopia. It is Kadamawi Haile Selassie the first. You know? So when the people them question them about the black king, their first question is what is his name? And them say Haile Selassie, Haile Selassie first. Them take that now and match it with the meaning. What means power of the Holy Trinity. So I'm going to match that with the Bible. The power of the Holy Trinity, then match it with Haile Selassie and match it with the Bible. And them say, why I'm crowned as? And them say, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. So them take that and go match it with the Bible also, Revelation. But at the time, Haile Selassie did not crown as Lord of Lords. He crowned as King of Kings. So that is one of the things too. So through those brethren now was just preaching about the black king of Ethiopia, where they must say it's the black man God and the black man king. So that is where now, through them want to explain to the people them start to quote things from the Bible, coming from the lineage of Solomon and Sheba and Melchizedek, coming down. So everything them start to match and interpret it with the Bible. But that is not what Rastafari started on. It did not start with the Bible. They add the Bible to it. But to I look at it, what about the man that cannot read or cannot write in any religion or any organization? That means to say him don't know who God is. You really need a book or a history from someone to tell you who you classify your God as. That means to say it's only the bright people know God and the dunce people don't know God. But what I am saying within Rastafari, Haile Selassie never tell me, say we figure read Bible and interpret it to match with him. No, that is when it becomes religious. And the same Bible where we are reading, Rasta will tell you, say, Haile Selassie, I say, we in Ethiopia have the oldest version of the Bible, and him glorified in the Bible. But which one of these Rasta have proof of this Bible that they gave us, which is the King James Bible? Is it the King James Bible? God, Ethiopian speak Amharic. And this Bible was broken down by invaders, who is our slave master, who rape, rob, buy, sell, kill, slave, name it. Do you think they would give us a Bible to free us?
The hijacking of the Black Liberation Movement is a look into the revolutionary origins of a movement born out of the struggles and aspirations of the black man and black woman all over the world, founded by Howell, Ibon, and Dunkley. This movement aimed to address systemic injustices and empower the black populace. However, over time, external influences, particularly from the music industry and religious reinterpretations, diluted its original liberatory focus, transforming it into a multicultural phenomenon that strayed far from its roots. The early Rastafari movement was heavily focused on building strong, self-sustaining communities. Howell established the first Rastafari commune, Pinnacle, which became a refuge for those seeking to escape the harsh realities of colonial oppression. Pinnacle was a self-sufficient community where residents grew their own food, practiced communal living, and upheld the principles of African heritage and black pride. This aspect of community building was central to the movement's ethos, emphasizing solidarity and mutual support. Marcus Garvey, a Jamaican national hero and the founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, greatly influenced the ancient elders of the Rastafari movement. Garvey's teachings on Pan-Africanism, economic self-sufficiency, and the repatriation to Africa resonated deeply within the ancient elders of the Rastafari movement. Garvey's prophetic statement, "Look to Africa when a black king shall be crowned," was interpreted by Rastafarians as foretelling the coronation of Haile Selassie I in Ethiopia, solidifying Selassie's status as a divine figure within the movement. Garvey's emphasis on economic independence inspired many within the Rastafari movement to pursue self-employment and cooperative economics. The ideals of building black-owned business and supporting black enterprise were integral to the movement's vision of liberation. This economic focus aimed to break the cycle of poverty and dependence imposed by colonial structures.
I shall use for the salvation of the 400 million black people of the world. And the day when I protect my people, may God Almighty say there shall be no more life for you. I unequivocally rejected the racist assumption of much white American Christianity. Namely, that God has created the black man inferior and that he intended Negroes to be a servant class, fuels of wood and bars of water. The life indicated in my view of man and the doctrine of the man who do all men regardless of color are created in the image of God. But from this premise follow the equality of all men and the brotherhood of all men. The biblical injunction of Acts 17:26 reminds us that he created of one blood all nations of men that dwell on the face of the earth. I was most interested in brotherhood within his own race, because if Negroes are created in God's image and Negroes are black, then God must in some sense be black. If the white man has the idea of a white God, let him want to this God as he desires. We have found a new idea. Because white our God has no color, and yet it is human to see everything through one's own spectacles. And since the white people have seen their God through their white spectacles, we have only now started to see our God through our own.
Eventually, the Rastafari movement found a powerful voice through reggae music, which emerged in the late 1960s. Artists like Peter Tosh, Bonnie Wailer, and Burning Spear, alongside Bob Marley, used their music to articulate the struggles and aspirations of the black community. Reggae became a global phenomenon, bringing the Rastafari message to an international audience. International record labels quickly recognized the commercial potential of reggae music. These labels played a significant role in shaping the public image of reggae and Rastafari. The focus shifted from the movement's revolutionary messages to more commercially viable themes of love, peace, and unity. While these themes resonated widely, they also diluted the movement's original message of black liberation and anti-colonial resistance. Bob Marley's rise to global stardom in the 1970s marked a pivotal moment for the Rastafari movement. Marley's music carried messages of social justice, resistance, and unity, reaching audiences worldwide. Songs like Get Up, Stand Up, Redemption Song, and War echoed the movement's call for liberation. However, Marley's image and message were often repackaged by the music industry to appeal to a broader audience, emphasizing universal love and peace over the liberation of the black man, woman, and child. The One Love message, popularized by Marley, became a unifying anthem that transcended racial and cultural boundaries. While this message promoted global harmony, it also overshadowed the liberation aspects of the Rastafari movement. The emphasis on universal love and unity, while important, often diverted attention from the specific socio-political issues facing the black community worldwide. Rastafari spiritual practices, including the veneration of Haile Selassie I, the use of ganja, also known as cannabis as a sacrament, and the observance of Ital, also known as natural living, were initially intertwined with his political and social goals. These practices provided a strong sense of identity and community, reinforcing the movement's resistance to colonial and cultural oppression. Over time, Rastafari's spiritual aspects became more institutionalized, resembling traditional religious structures. This shift led to the movement being recognized more as a religion rather than a liberation movement. The focus on spiritual salvation began to eclipse the movement's original emphasis on social justice and economic liberation. This transformation made Rastafari more acceptable to mainstream society, but also diluted its radical liberation edge. Despite the dilution of its original message, the Rastafari movement continues to inspire and mobilize individuals and communities around the world. The core principles of black pride, resistance to oppression, and the quest for social justice remain relevant. Contemporary Rastafarians and activists draw on the movement's rich legacy to address ongoing issues such as systemic racism, economic inequality, and cultural hegemony. In recent years, there has been a renewed effort within the Rastafari community to reclaim the movement's revolutionary spirit. Rastafari brothers and sisters are revisiting the teachings of Howell and Garvey, emphasizing the importance of economic self-sufficiency, political activism, and cultural pride. These efforts aim to restore the movement's original focus on black liberation and empowerment. The IJacKing of a liberation movement is a powerful exploration of how a revolutionary movement was transformed by external influences, from its grassroots origins to its global spread through music and religion. The Rastafari movement has undergone significant changes. This vision highlights the importance of preserving the true essence of social and political movements and the ongoing struggle for black liberation in the face of cultural and commercial pressures.
open the eyes of the people. Not to let them accept Rastafari, but just to let them see and that they can show Rastafari respect.
We gathering around the fire flame. 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 Some people poses they need a frame. I am a lion, we not the same. My elder with me round the fire flame. My elder with me round the fire flame. Fire flame, fire flame, fire flame. We tryna ball like a Laker game. We beat the drum round the fire flame. The empress so bad that I gotta claim. Young Mai, she called me my nickname. I was born like a lion, I wasn't trained. And I told that little empress I'm hard to tame. We spark and we pass round the fire flame. I can't give a fuck about a lane. My ancestors pumping straight through my veins. Like Wiz Khalifa lighting paper planes. I'm talking wise with my elder man. He told me keep humble, don't trust a friend. Trust writing these raps and these Benjamins. And with your empress be a gentleman. Hard work is always the medicine. This empress, she high as a pelican. And my brother, he with me to the end. I'm a lion, different specimen. I'm with my auntie, we won again. I'm in JC, shout out family, man. She had the bean, counting up the band. African, my home, the motherland. African, my home, the motherland. Ayy, ayy, yo, yo, ayy, yo, yo, ayy, yo. Hey, we gathering around the fire flame. We gathering around the fire flame. Some people pose they need a frame. I am a lion, we not the same. My elder with me round the fire flame. My elder with me round the fire flame. Hey, my elder with me round the fire flame. We in the motherlands, hundreds on hundred, man. I'm with my elder, he told me keep hustling. ETA so high, I think that he hovering. Pass it to BJ, I know he not fumbling. Fox band hit cause I tired of mumbling. Told my mama that she ain't gonna be struggling, huddling. Hey, hey, in this life, Empress, I'm gonna do right. She see them dollar signs in her eyesight. I'm in the studio working with Mike. There's some shit that they should recite. Family first, money second. Gotta keep my Empress flexing. If it's evil, get the step in. I am trying to be a legend. In this life, you learn some lessons. Sorry, it ain't always pleasant. Lion hearted in my essence, cherishing your Empress presence, even if it's just a second. Yeah. Hey, hey, y'all know what we doing. Hey, we gathering around the fire flame. We gathering around the fire flame. We gathering around the fire flame. Gathering around the fire flame. Some people poses they need a frame. I am a lion, we not the same. My elder with me round the fire flame. My elder with me round the fire flame. Fire, fire, yeah, fire, yeah, fire, yeah. My elder with me round the fire flame.
But we are not here to recruit people and to beg people to come into Rastafari or to be Rastafari. That is why we have so much followers. That's why we have so much imposters. That's why we have so much people talking that Rastafari, Rastafari, like we are talking about, friend. No. We are not Christian, we are not Muslim, we are from no organization, we are some heretical people. And we are not here begging people to be Rastafari. We are not here to teach the people that, yes, Rastafari is right and you must be Rastafari because this is the way. No! All these choosing people are already choosing. We are not here, we are not begging anyone to say Emperor Haile Selassie. We are not beggars.